and he thinks she is fine. Well, Jody, she decides to move away from Arizona back to California and live with her grandparents. But despite not being in Arizona anymore, she still wants to be with Travis. Like, she still calls him, she still stalks his social media, and she still just keeps showing up in his life. All the while, they seem to keep up the occasional phone sex thing too. And so now we're in like 2008. And around this point, Jody finds out about a trip Travis is going on to Cancun, Mexico. I guess it's like a yearly company trip, and I think he's allowed to invite people to go with him. And he decides to not invite Jody to go with him. But you know who he does invite to go with him? That other woman that he likes. And so Jody finds this out, and she's apparently all pissed off. And she is not going to let him run off to Mexico with some other woman. So she goes, and she steals a pistol from her grandparents. And then, several days before Travis is set to leave for Cancun, Jody packs the gun in her bag. And then she suddenly just shows up at Travis's house to say hi. Now, by this point, Travis and that other woman are still going to Cancun, but they're just going as friends. I guess they ultimately decided not to date. But I don't know if Jody knows this or if she even cares. And so Travis lets her into his place. So they're hanging out, and one thing leads to another, and they start smashing. And they're apparently having a real good time, and Travis has gotten a new digital camera, and so they decide to take some spicy photos of one another in the bed and apparently in the shower too. Now, it's at this point that Jody decides that it's time to make sure that no other woman can have Travis, and that she needs to unalive him. And so she gets a knife that I guess she had hidden somewhere. And boom, she starts stabbing him over and over and over again. She actually stabs him 27 times. Then, to make sure the job is finished, she cuts his throat.